Yo, what up, y'all, man? Listen, today we gonna drop another video, a new video, and I know some of my people that are watching this video, you guys are doing credit repair yourself. You are sending out your own letters, or even if you're simply just looking at your credit reports and it may be hard to read, it may be hard to understand, man. I'm gonna give you a quick video on data last activity versus date reported, right? What is the difference? What does that mean? And how does it affect your credit? So, data last activity, it tell you an account status, right? So when you see date of last activity, that status is either going to say current, charged off, collection, delinquent, late, right? Or it can say past due 30 days, past due 60 days, past due 90 days, right? So your data last activity is going to show a status of a particular account, right? And sometimes that's actually called date of status or date paid or date closed. Now, mind you, an account can be both paid and closed at the same time. But it will also state that that account is closed. If that account is open and is paid, or if it's open and is late, that status will show as well. Now, data last reported is the date that that financial information is reported to the credit bureaus. So that particular account is being reported to the bureaus. Now, that information can be a credit card, that information can be a mortgage, it can be an auto loan, etc., right? The date that this information is being reported is when the credit bureaus will be able to calculate that information into your actual credit score. And that's why it's super important for that information to be reported. Meaning, if I paid $500 on my credit card this month, then that information needs to be reported and that date needs to be correct. Because when it's reporting to the bureaus, I need to make sure that that's showing up on my credit report within my credit profile so that it's actually helping my score, right? Opposed to if that account is not being reported and now I didn't get my payment history as an okay for that month, or show any activity within that account for that month simply because it was not reported. So that's super important, right? And without it, you will not be able to use that information. So, like I said, I used a payment example, but this is a utilization example. Your balance amount affects the utilization. So the inclusion of that up-to-date information is critical. Why is that information critical? It's critical because my utilization can state that I'm at 30%. My utilization can state that I'm at 10%. My utilization can state that I'm at 100% and I just completely paid off the card. So now that next billing cycle, I want to be able to see that information within my credit report and showing up that now the utilization has went from 100% to 0%. Right? So these things are super important. But when we're looking at data last activity, we're looking at the status of an account. Where we're looking at date reported, we're looking at when that information, that account information, is actually being reported to the credit bureaus, right? So we want to make sure all this information is accurate. Now, when you're looking at your credit report, you're going to see some other, some other factors like open account. You're going to see account status. You're going to see account type. You're going to see, payment status, and it's going to be all these different words in bold letters showing you each account and what that particular thing means. Now listen, if you do not understand something on the credit report, comment in this video below, because I want to make sure that I'm giving people information that they need. And what is confusing to you, what information is confusing to you when it comes to your credit, when it comes to reading your credit reports and understanding this information. Because if you don't understand it, then you will not be able to change it, man. So make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you let me know what type of videos you want to see, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get that to y'all. Peace.